Tennis is a game of incredible speed and precision, but if you're watching from the sidelines for the first time, the flurry of white lines and bizarre numbering can feel genuinely overwhelming. To understand how the match actually functions, we have to look past the movement and focus on the physical map beneath the player's feet. This official blueprint divides the court into specific zones. The baseline is where every point initiates. Closer to the net, service boxes are mandatory targets for serves. Inner boundaries mark singles matches. Outer tram lines widen the court for doubles. In tennis, the line itself is part of the court. If a ball catches even a millimeter of white paint, it is officially in, no matter how much of the ball actually landed outside. The court is a clearly defined map of targets. Once you recognize these boundaries, the geometry of every rally becomes clear. Once you understand the ground, you have to keep track of the score. And if you've ever heard a server announce 15-love, you know the sequence doesn't follow standard math. This bar shows the progression of a single game. Instead of counting 1, 2, and 3, tennis uses a specific sequence. 0 is called love. Your first point is 15, followed by 30, and then 40. Win one more, and you've taken the game. If both players reach 3 points each, the score is tied at 40-40. In tennis, this specific tie is called deuce. From deuce, a player has to win 2 consecutive points to take the game. Winning the first gives them the advantage. If they win the next, the game is over. But if they lose it, the score resets to the middle for another deuce. Those individual games are the building blocks for the rest of the match. You accumulate games to win a larger segment called a set. To win a set, you must be the first to reach 6 games. However, you have to maintain a margin of at least 2 games over your opponent, like a final score of 6-4. Finally, winning 2 or sometimes 3 sets secures the overall match. It's a nested system of mini battles. By resetting the score after every game, the rules ensure that players are constantly fighting for a fresh start. In professional tournaments, chair umpires keep order, but on your local public courts, the players are usually the only officials on site. The foundation of the game is an honor system. You are responsible for making honest, loud, and prompt line calls for every ball that lands on your side of the net. The rule is simple. If you aren't absolutely sure a ball was out, you must give your opponent the benefit of the doubt and play the point as if it were in. If you and your opponent truly cannot agree on a call, you use a let. This is a mutual agreement to simply erase the dispute and replay the entire point from scratch. By prioritizing mutual respect over an argument, players keep the game moving and the focus on the sport. You now have all the fundamental knowledge required to follow the flow and the high stakes of a live match. You can navigate the boundary lines, track the 15, 30, 40 scoring batches, and maintain the honor system on your side of the net. Tennis isn't an exclusive club. It's a logical game of boundaries anyone can learn to play. All that's left is to grab a racket, step up to the baseline, and send that first serve across the net. By understanding these rules and rhythms, you're no longer just an observer. You have everything you need to step onto the court and become part of the game.